right, shalom, shalom. There's Brother Matthias coming with another sit down with your young folks. All right. Brought to you through the Spirit and power, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Let's go ahead and address our Father and Son and the Son of the Most High right now. First, giving our praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. All right. So we scooted on through chapter 18 of Genesis. So it's all the same to you. We'll pick up in verse 19. And we're going to find out what happened to Sodom. The city of Sodom is a wicked city. That's all I can tell you. It's real wicked. And going a little detail on why it was wicked. No way around this one. I ain't trying to deviate around it. Well, we'll just deal with that when we get there. All right. This is Genesis chapter 19, verse 1. And it says, and there came two angels to Sodom at evening, and Lot sat in the gate of Sodom. Now, Lot is Abraham's nephew, and he was this is why Abraham was concerned about saying, will it be for 50 men in there? You know, the Most High spared the city. He said, I'll spare for 50, spare for 40, I'll spare for 10. But little did he know, the Most High wasn't going to destroy the city with Lot being in there. He would have saved that whole city just for him. That's why he had to get him out of there so he could destroy it. Okay? And that should be a little bug for y'all, man. Y'all know that the Most High, man, he loves us so much. If one of his children is somewhere, he'll keep a school open, man. All right? Just because you in there. And then he'll pull you out of there and shut the whole thing down, man. You could be on a job. And because you there, that whole job will be cool. But then something will happen where you lose that job. Then a couple of months later, that whole job will shut down, man. So the Most High, that's how you get down. There's people noisy over here. All right, so let's go to Genesis chapter 19. Starting at verse 1. Oh my God, man, these people irritating. Sorry, y'all. It's got to be seen. See, Station 2, that's why I love y'all, man, because y'all keep me grounded, man. I can't say what I want to say about some of these people around here, man. So I love sitting with y'all, man. We're going to stay on point, all right? Brother Matt's going to be good. And y'all can see it's trying my patience, right? Y'all hear that noise back there? You know? All right. Genesis 19:1. And there came two angels to Sodom at even, and Lot sat in the gate of Sodom. And Lot, seeing them, rose up to meet them, and he bowed himself with his face toward the ground. All right? So he saw the angels. And he said, behold now, my lords, turn in, I pray you, into your servant's house, and tarry all night. Now, this goes back to Genesis, right? Didn't I tell y'all that the angels are lords too? Huh? And what did Lot just do? He bowed to him. Okay? So, when you read the word God in Genesis chapter 1, in the beginning, God created the heavens and earth, talking about the angels too, man. That proves it right there. All right? Said two angels. There came two angels to Sodom, and Lot sat in the gate of Sodom, and Lot, seeing them, rose up to meet them, and bowed himself with his face toward the ground. And he said, behold now, my lords, turn in, I pray you, into your servant's house, and tarry all night. Now this was in the ancient world. He was bowing to them, man. All right? Because angels have might and power. He said, and tarry all night, wash your feet, and ye shall rise up early and go on your way. And they said, no, but we will abide in the street all night. And he pressed upon them greatly, and they turned in unto him, and he entered into his house, and he made them a feast, and did bake unleavened bread, and they did eat. And before they lay down, the men of the city, even the men of Sodom, compassed the house round about, both old and young, all the people from every quarter. Now, Sodom was pretty much all men, right? And they compassed the house because they saw the angels go in there. These were new men coming in town. Verse 5. And they called unto Lot and said unto him, Where are the men which came in to thee this night? Bring them out unto us that we may know them. Now, when you hear the word know, that means the same way Adam knew Eve, these men wanted to know these angels the way Adam knew Eve. Y'all know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not finna sugarcoat this now. I've kind of like, broke it down as low as I can. But let me tell you something, parents. These TV shows that our children is watching, like Power, Empire, Issa Rae, all these TV shows, our kids is watching this, man. And they're getting the wrong stuff. So, I'm not going to go channel 1 on them, but I'm finna tell your kids the truth, man. These were gay men. Alright? These were men that want to lay with men and be with men sexually like they do women. Alright? Now, I had to say that. Gotta take the gloves off at some point. It's one of them times. We've been going through these scriptures, so I'm being led in the spirit here, because y'all gonna have to tell them anyway. This is wrong. And this country is based on that. This country is an advocate for that lifestyle. And they're trying to force it on our kids. That's the reason for this channel. Alright? They need to know that this is wrong and it's condemned in scripture. And the Most High is not pleased with this. And you're going to find out what he's going to do to people that commit to this. Alright? And they called unto Lot and said unto him, Where are the men which came in to thee this night? Bring them out unto us that we may know them. And Lot went out at the door unto them and shut the door after him and said, I pray you, brethren, do not so wickedly. He's like, don't do this, y'all. Verse 8, Now behold, I have 2 daughters which have not known man, 2 virgin daughters. All right. I pray you, I'll bring them out unto you, and you do to them as is good in your eyes. Only unto these men do nothing, for therefore they came under the shadow of my roof. He like, man, I'll give you my daughters if y'all want to do that. And they said, stand back. And they said again, this one fellow came in to sojourn, and he will needs be a judge. Now will we deal worse with thee than with them. And they pressed sore upon the man, even Lot, and came near to break the door. So they like, not only do we want these angels now, we want to get all of y'all. They want a lot they want a lot to be put down in the mix too. So they sexually wanted Lot. All right. Ooh, this is nasty. Verse 10. But the men put forth their hand, all of these gay men put forth their hand and pulled Lot. Not Salat. I'm moving ahead. But the men put forth their hand and pulled Lot into the house to them and shut the door. These the angels. They put their hands on Lot and pulled him back in the house, before Lot got took. And they made Lot... No, I can't say that either. Verse 11. And they smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness, both small and great, so that they wearied themselves to find the door. So these angels just like, blinded them. Now they can't see. Verse 12. And the men said unto Lot, Hast thou here any besides, son-in-law, and your sons, and your daughters, and whatsoever thou hast in the city? Bring them out of this place. He said, man, the angels told Lot, man, get your family out of here. For we will destroy this place, because the cry of them is waxing great before the face of the Lord, and the Lord has sent us to destroy it. So Sodom was scheduled for destruction. And Lot went out and spake unto his sons-in-law, which married his daughters, and said, Up, get out of this place, for the Lord will destroy this city. But he seemed as one that mocked unto his sons-in-law. So they didn't believe him. Kind of like the way we doing now. Like we telling people about this truth and about Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and they mock you, they think it's funny. Same thing was going on back then. Verse 15. And when the morning arose, the angels rushed Lot, saying, Arise, take your wife and your 2 daughters which are here, lest thou be consumed in the iniquity of the city. Meaning you need to get out of here, for the Most High put judgment on the city and you got caught up in it. And while he lingered, the men laid hold upon his hand and upon the hand of his wife and upon the hand of his 2 daughters, the Lord being merciful unto him. And they brought him forth and set him without the city. And it came to pass, when they had brought them forth abroad, that he said, Escape for thy life. Look not behind thee, neither stay thou in all the plain. Escape to the mountain, lest thou be consumed. He said, you need to be far away from here when the Most High start putting his work in on him. Before he start to destroy the city, you need to be long gone. And Lot said unto them, Oh, not so, my Lord. Behold now, thy servant hath found grace in your sight, and you have magnified your mercy, which thou hast shown unto me in saving my life. And I cannot escape to the mountain, lest some evil take me and I die. Behold now, this city is near to flee unto, and it is a little one. Oh, let me escape thither. Is it not a little one? And my soul shall live. He's saying it's a little city, just, a little way from here. Let me go there. Verse 21. And he said unto him, See, I have escaped thee concerning this thing also, that I will not overthrow the city for the which thou hast spoken. Haste thee, escape thither, for I cannot do anything till thou be come hither. Therefore the name of that city was called Zoar. So he told Lot, look, you need to get out of here, because we can't destroy this city with you in here. Just told y'all that, right? Verse 23. The sun was risen up on the earth when Lot entered Zoar. Then the Lord rained upon Sodom and Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven. And he overthrew those cities and all the inhabitants of the cities and that which grew upon the ground. Check this out. But his wife looked back from behind him, and she became a pillar of salt. All right. And I'm going to prove to y'all that Sodom and Gomorrah existed. If you ever look up Laodicea, right? It's one of the 7 churches in Revelations. This is where the church of Laodicea was. And if you read the Apostle Paul, he told Timothy, drink a little wine for thy stomach's sake, because Timothy's stomach was unsettled, right? Do you know that Laodicea was right by Sodom? And they have a sea there called the Dead Sea. It's still there today. And it's called the Dead Sea because of all the salt, all right, that's in the water. It has a high concentration of salt. It's real thick. And it doesn't move like a sea. The water's real stiff because of all the salt in there that come from Sodom and Gomorrah. See, when the Most High destroyed it, let me tell you how he did it. It wasn't like the movies where they make fire and brimstone and all that. No. I'm going to show you how he burnt it down. You ever barbecue and the little embers from the charcoal, you can see them going up, them little hot white little things? Well, imagine billions of those and the Most High emptying it out all over the city. You know how hot them things get? Just one little one land on your arm, you'd be like, ow. Well, imagine your whole body covered with that. These things went above 2,000 degrees, man. And what they did was that when the embers came down, they stuck to their bodies, man, and they burnt from the outside in. And it burnt them so completely that they were left in the shapes that they were in. If they tried to run and them things got on them, they just stopped. It burnt up right there. But the heat was so intense, it left the shapes of their bodies, man. And then over time, when the wind would blow, You know, bodies are made out of salt. Okay? That's why when you play hard and you sweat, that little white stuff, your body has salt in it. So as these people started to dissolve, when the wind blow or when it rained, it rinsed down that hill into that sea, into Laodicea, that sea right there. And that's what made it the Dead Sea, because of the high concentration of salt. All right? So, verse 26 confirms that. But his wife looked back from behind him, and she became a pillar of salt. Verse 27. And Abraham got up early in the morning to the place where he stood before the Lord, and he looked toward Sodom and Gomorrah and toward all the land of the plain, and beheld, and lo, the smoke of the country went up as the smoke of a furnace. And it came to pass, when God destroyed the cities of the plain, God remembered Abraham and sent Lot out of the midst of the overthrow, when he overthrew the cities in which Lot dwelt. See, so it was more than Sodom and Gomorrah. It was 3 other cities, right, that we went over earlier. Verse 30, and Lot went up out of Zoar and dwelt in the mountains, and his 2 daughters with him. For he feared to dwell in Zoar, and he dwelt in a cave, he and his 2 daughters. And the firstborn said unto the younger, our father is old, and there is not a man in the earth to come in unto us after the manner of all the earth. They said, ain't no man left. How we gonna have some children? Verse 32, come, let us make our father drink wine, and we will lie with him, that we may preserve seed of our father. So these girls wanted children so bad they was willing to have sex with their own daddy. Verse 33, and they made their father drink wine that night, and the firstborn went in and lay with her father. And he perceived not when she lay down, nor when she arose. Verse 34, and it came to pass on the morrow that the firstborn said unto the younger, behold, I lay yesternight with my father, let us make him drink wine this night also, and go thou in, and lie with him, that we may preserve seed of our father. And they made their father drink wine that night also, and the younger arose and lay with him. And he perceived not when she lay down, nor when she arose. Lot was so towed back, he didn't even know that what they was doing. Thus were both daughters of Lot with the child by their father. And the firstborn bare a son, and called his name Moab, the same as the father of the Moabites unto this day. And the younger, she also bare a son, and called his name Benami, the same is the father of the children of Ammon to this day. So, the Moabites are your modern day Chinese. The Ammonites are your modern day Japanese. That's why they look alike. These are the children of Lot. All right? So, we learned quite a bit today. I'm going to let y'all kind of marinate on these scriptures right now. All right? It's a very good read. Very good. So anyway, this will end our lesson for today. And I just want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. You young folks out there, stay in these scriptures. And we in 19, read 2019, read 20, 21, and 22. Stay ahead of this, okay? Stay ahead of this. All right? So, giving all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All praises due. This is Brother Matthias signing off for this lesson. All right? Truth be told. Truth be told. All right? Giving all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All praises due. Till next time, quickly prepare for the next message coming your way. All right? Brother Matthias is out. Shalom.